Hey, hello fellas, world, lads. I wanted to get on here during my break before I head back out and start judging again. So I wanted to mention something. Now I want to caveat this with, I don't want anybody to go and necessarily make any changes to your program, because we know what happens when we do that with our birds. What I'm seeing are a couple of things. During the first 2 weeks of judging the World Cup roller pigeon finals here is, and again, this is, your family of birds. Some, I think, this is just again my opinion, may be calling time in a bit too soon. Be careful with that. Again, I'm just throwing this out there, fellas. Be careful with that, because of course you want your birds to be high enough. You don't want a bird to, after you call time in, to whether it's bumping, injuring itself. Remember that the exact number of birds that you say you have up in the air is final. Whether you say 18, 19, it's got to be those specific numbers that's written on the score sheet. Another thing is, if the birds are flying out too far out, or same, too high, and I can't specifically make out whether the birds are specifically rolling, and I have good eyes, but that being said, they have to be within sight to be able to identify the specific roll or spin. Okay, them dropping at a far distance, whether again it's far out or high, is not good enough. We know that birds can almost zip down, and if they're really tiny and you don't specifically see that. I'm not saying they have to be at 100 feet, but I have to be able to specifically identify that it's a roll. Something else I wanted to mention. Those are two things that stand out that I wanted to mention. Again, not wanting anyone to make specific changes to your program, because sometimes it could do worse than better. Fixing something like that last minute can do that. Something else somebody mentioned. I'm trying my best to get these interviews and cover those separate interviews on YouTube versus on Facebook Live. We know that Facebook Lives after 30 days are deleted. The YouTube videos, which we're trying to keep to that 5, 6, 7 minute in length, should be there. Now, some people are not as outspoken or say loud enough to be able to capture that on the audio. So I'm gonna go, while I'm on break here at home, I'm gonna go pick up a small microphone and hand it to them. Because if they're sitting right next to me with my headset, they can get picked up pretty good. When I'm doing them at a distance, that's when I may need to hand them. I'm not gonna stick a lapel microphone on each person, because I pan right on Facebook Live specifically. But if I hand them a little something that doesn't take up all the room in my carry-on bag, and anyway, I'm gonna go pick something like that up. So I'm trying to work with that also, although that's not priority, guys. I'm trying to add that to my travels. Yeah, I'm on my way to go catch up with my pickleball friends and play a few games. So I wanted to catch that beforehand and mention that, trying to work with everything we can. But and again, thank you everyone, whether you're World Cup RD or whether you're someone that hosted me. I could mention the names, but you know who you are. Thank you if you were part of that. because I feel I'm honored to be doing this, first of all. Thankful for the wife and family that are supporting me on my half and taking care of things back home. But yes, thank you all for what you're doing. Some of you are even getting out there as I bring my pickleball paddle and finding me pickleball courts. And that, if I have downtime again from spending time with you, also helps me relieve some of that stress, because I'm enjoying the pickleball. I can't fly my birds. So if you have a fancy one nearby, hey, I'm there. Again, guys, just something wanted to get out there. Hope everybody's having a good Memorial Day weekend, and we'll talk again soon, guys. I'm back on the road here the next few days. A couple days, actually. All right, take care, guys. Bye now.